Yo, what up guys, MxgicIQ here, and today we are going to be showing you how to get the most money in the Crew Motorfest. As you guys can see, I have an entire set full of Bucks Magnet. Now, I would like to roll XP on all of these as I was testing out with Clean Driver on everything, and it's really not worth it. All it does is decrease the amount of bucks you lose. I thought it increased the amount of bucks you earn, but I was actually wrong about that, so eventually I'll be re-rolling everything back to XP and the little Bitcoin symbol, aka Rich, but as of right now, we actually have 938 credits. So we're going to go ahead and run this farm for about a minute. It's the same as the XP farm, so you're also going to be using XP while you're doing this, but I was testing it versus the Hummer event, which I thought was the best way to get money in the Crew Motorfest, but it seems like that farm is almost irrelevant by feats. I think feats are completely overpowered when it comes to getting parts and earning money in this game. So right now I'm going to run it for about 2 minutes, and I'm going to throw a timer on screen, and you guys are going to see exactly from the time I start the feat, 2 minutes after that, after I hit the first speed trap, we're going to see exactly how much money I have. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more tips and tricks on the Crew Motorfest, and make sure you guys check out Rhino the Raccoon for the upcoming summit releasing today. He will probably have that video out tomorrow, the day after summit technically releases. So make sure you guys go sub to him. First link down below in the description, and let's get straight into this money farm. Alrighty, now before I show you guys the farm, I just want to show you exactly where you can do this farm. The best place to do it is going to be at the Moana Center. It's called Nihon no Feats, right in the middle of basically downtown Honolulu. You can also access this by going over to your activities. If you don't know where this is on the map, going to the Made in Japan event, and you can go over to side activities, and it is the second one over. So the one on the right, you go ahead and fast travel to this one, and you can make the same amount of money, which is 40k per minute or up to 50k per minute, depending on how fast you do it. Honestly, you can earn like $3 million an hour. It's ridiculous. Enjoy this 2-minute footage of me farming this exact method, and let's see how much we get after 2 minutes of making a couple mess ups and farming this method.
Okay. For its fastest experience, the off-roading series, a rugged championship that'll see you through jaw-dropping remote locations.
Just in case you guys were curious how this exact method is performed, I break it down pretty well in my latest video on the XP grind, the best way to earn XP in the Crew Motorfest. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. I'll leave it in the card as well as link down below in the description, just in case you guys don't know how to get to the card, which is essentially the little eye in the top right corner. But no worries, I'll put the link down below in the description right after Rhino the Raccoon's channel link. So make sure you guys go check out those 2 links down below in the description, as well as all the other homies as well.
It's like it never happened.
Alrighty guys, so as you saw, we went for about 2 minutes right there. I haven't even checked yet. Let's see how much money we earned in just 2 minutes of farming this. Oh my god, almost 90,000 credits in that little amount of time is actually insane. That was only 2 minutes, and we got 85,000 credits pretty much. I think it's like 84 something because we had 900 credits. Wow, that's insane, you guys. You guys have to do this farm before they patch it if you guys want any amount of money. Now, I read a comment that somebody said, and I kind of want to address it because I kind of believe in what he was saying. He was saying, like, do we really have to do these farms and glitches if, you know, the gameplay loop is that fun? And I don't think what that guy understands is that these gameplay loops are a little bit repetitive in the Crew Motorfest, and the reason we need this money is because we need to be able to buy cars for the summit, and the reason we need to do the parts farms is because the RNG in this game, as you guys know, is pretty rough right now, and the only real way to make money is grand races. And if you're not doing grand races and finishing top 3 or 5, you're really not making enough money for your time spent. And this is just an easier way to be able to acquire the cars needed to do events, to do the Motorfest summit, to do the grand races, to compete as well, to be able to test things. There's over 600 cars in the game. Now, do I abuse this myself personally? No, I actually don't. As you guys saw, I had 956 credits in my account. I really only do the grand races and stuff like that, but that's because I'm fortunate enough to have the people around me that tune for me and help me get better enough to where I'm only getting first or second or third or fourth, maybe fifth place. Usually top 5 finishes, which pay out pretty well, and I have enough fun grinding the game that I'm able to get it. But when it comes to parts, I've ran the Hummer delivery event so many times and gotten so many greens, blues, and purples while being fully stacked into Goldfinger and Lucky that it's absolutely ridiculous at this point. So sometimes certain things like this, until the RNG is improved in the game, or we have, you know, the loot digger set, or we have things like, you know, more legend points. Obviously after the season, I think a lot of things are going to change in terms of the farming. Certain farms are going to be obviously not really needed to be done because we have the amount of Lucky or Goldfinger, or we have the XP boost or the money boost that we need to where we don't have to do these types of farms. But as of right now, trying to grind this game, especially if you didn't transfer any cars, trying to catch up in that gameplay loop, I believe that would probably be the reason to do this. And if you struggle in multiplayer, I understand why you need things like this. I'm just here to put this out. If it gets patched, it gets patched. But people are doing it anyway, so you might as well know how to do it instead of the people just ball hogging it essentially and trying to hide it from you. I have nothing to hide here. I don't really run this that often, otherwise I'd have 10 mil in my bank account, okay? But I appreciate you guys for tuning in to yet again another tips and tricks video on the Crew Motorfest. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. This is the best way to get money in the Crew Motorfest. 40K a minute, 42,000 a minute. I mean, that's pretty ridiculous. That means in 10 minutes, you're earning almost $500,000. That means in an hour, $3 million an hour. It's pretty ridiculous, and that's a rough estimate. And you could do it faster with different cars, or you could do it slower. It just depends on how good you get at the farm. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's MxgicIQ, and I'm out.